Welcome to another edition of Entrepreneurs and Fuego. We're documenting the journey of entrepreneurs one digital footprint at a time. With me, I have the pleasure. Look at you're all jeweled up and everything.
I am blinged out.
You're blinked out, man. I mean, you're just like
my everyday being.
You're like the jeweler's jeweler. I mean, you're
yeah. You should have seen me like the very first day when I got my first kit. I went out networking and I must have had 10 pieces of jewelry on. It was just crazy silly.
Premier Designs. We have Julie Grubbs here with us.
That's me.
Tell us a little bit more about your business.
My business?
Yes.
So my business is to give away free jewelry.
I
know. Isn't that fabulous? I give it away. I teach other women how to give it away. And I just spread the love and the joy.
How do you give it away for free?
The way I give it away for free is my mission for the company is to affect lives and affect change in other women's lives. And I do that by introducing as many women as I can to Premier Designs jewelry. When a hostess is gracious enough to allow me into her room and into her home and to stand up and introduce Premier to her family and friends, then I reward her with free jewelry. Absolutely, all day long.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for about 11 months now. I started in January.
What did you do before?
Many, many things. So I spent about 25 years in the corporate world. I got my CPA, I did public accounting.
How was that? I mean, 25 years sounds
25
like
years.
A life sentence or something like that. Did it feel like a life sentence?
It did, yes, absolutely. And it was very difficult when I was no longer in that world. I didn't know what to do with myself.
All right, so you're 25 years in that business. Now, did you leave that corporate world voluntarily or involuntarily? Because, you know, we've talked to a lot of entrepreneurs, and some of them that have been in the corporate world, they left involuntarily. They were laid off.
Right.
We had a story where somebody just came in and literally he was saying, lift him off his chair, goodbye. He was like, just like that, after many years of service. So what was your story then?
I was working for a bank, and that bank had been bought out by a bigger bank. And so in my 11th year, I think, right after my 10th year anniversary, the writing was pretty much on the wall. The company was affecting great change, and I was tasked with making some enormous changes that generally take years and years to build systems for, and I was unable to do it in the 9 months I was given. So
sounds like an impossible job.
It was an impossible job.
Here's a job that you cannot do, okay?
Yes, exactly.
Go and fail.
What I didn't have is the skill set to explain to my superiors in a way that they could take to the CEO what we needed to do, A, B, C. So I had a communication gap, and there was a skill gap with me, and I was unable to get the executives to really understand where we are versus where we need to be and the steps we needed to take to get there.
And you were let go just like that?
And yeah, eventually. Part of it was 2010, so it was part of it was the times. Part of it was the failure of that project, and part of it was the new owners were bringing in their people. So it was a combination of things.
And so you, at that point, you were like, okay, what am I going to do when I grow up?
Holy cow! Now what? So the blessing in my life is my husband. And he's a commercial pilot, and he had decided that he wanted to own a small business that he didn't have to be at every single day. And so he bought a laundromat in 2009. And
great business, by the way.
Yes, and it was a great way for him to learn how to be a small business owner.
Right.
So, and he did a great job. He took this dumpity dump and turned it around. And
were you helping him? Were you learning how to be an entrepreneur at that point, or did
a little
you think
bit.
that you could
I was actually located in Alabama at the time.
Okay.
My job required me to be in Alabama, and my husband was here in Gilbert. So I was doing the books because it fits with my accounting background. So I would do the books and the taxes and all that good stuff. And so I saw how the business was running, and I understood, you know, money in, money out, all that. But I wasn't running the business on a daily basis.
But that gave you certainly a distinct advantage from an entrepreneurial point of view.
It did.
A perspective that, hey, if I ever want to do my own business,
exactly,
I've gotten this experience right now. And so when did you decide to start your first own business?
So, well, not to skip a step, in 2010,
Right.
we agreed together to buy the convenience store next to the laundromat, which had also closed down. Same owner. He wasn't able to roll with the times and the shrinking economy. So we decided at that time to jump in full bore and buy that convenience store. At that point in time, we knew that I would be coming home at some point during the year. It was just a matter of when. And when turned out to be about May. So when I came home, I ran both businesses all day, every day. My husband continued flying. So his dream of not flying kind of got put on the back burner for a little while. And when he was home, he gave us that extra push that we needed to affect change. So I kept it going on a daily basis, and he would come in and give us that extra energy that you need to create change in an environment. And within 3 years, we had 2 very successful businesses, and we changed that community. We helped to bring that corner of Mesa back to life, which I'm very proud of. And then I knew I could do anything.
These are community businesses. Mm-hmm. Did you devise a strategy where you felt that you had to involve the community for these 2 businesses to become successful, or was it something that just happened organically?
It happened organically. We really didn't do any outreach with the community at all, other than
Do you wish you had?
I do now, yes. And we are, yeah. I think I wish I had. We made sure to treat our clientele very respectfully. This is a low-income neighborhood, and we made sure that our customers knew that we valued them for who they are, and we gave them a clean place to do their business. Clean, well-lit. If they asked for something to be stocked in the store, we did our utmost to stock it for them. So listening to the community and what the community really wanted, and investing in the property to make it safe and clean for them. I would say that is really been our focus in the last probably 5 years. This year, year 6, we're struggling a little bit. We're looking for a change, and community outreach might be where we need to go.
So you think that, why is it that year 6, the business kind of struggling a little bit?
That's a good question. It's the first
you've been
year.
successful for this 3, 4, 5 years.
Yeah. I think that I think we hit the ceiling for the business for what it can be, for where it is located. We did put a liquor license in that convenience store, so it's called Mesa Liquor now, and it's part neighborhood convenience store and part liquor store. But it's maybe a little bit too much of both, and it needs more focus, and it may be that some component of it needs to be relocated elsewhere so that the convenience store, the neighborhood store remains, but maybe the liquor license needs to be located elsewhere where I can drive a larger volume of high dollar traffic through it. Which locationally, I really can't do that right now.
It is interesting because as you're telling me this story, mm-hmm. it sounds to me like this is probably the first time that you're verbalizing what type of strategies you need to do for this particular business.
Yes, mm-hmm. It is.
And it's becoming clear to you, all right, I think I
mm-hmm.
need to take these steps, these paths. Right
yes,
now, right?
And I tell you, I have to thank the people that I meet. Jewelry is the mechanism that I use to meet people and interact with people.
Correct.
Me, myself, and I, it's kind of my thing separate from my husband's,
right.
and that's initially why I went into it. Plus, it's just fun.
Right.
It's just fun. I love it.
know, but it looks like fun.
Exactly. And the people that I am meeting along the way are causing this change in my thinking, and I'm just so grateful for that opportunity.
We have an incredible network of entrepreneurs that have come through the show
mm-hmm.
that are nothing but specialists in turning things around
mm-hmm.
and helping redefine how one thinks about oneself, and also very technical business experts. Mm-hmm. And that's one of the things that you're going to be able to meet here when you graduate from this interview of Entrepreneurs in Fuego, is that you will have access to all these amazing entrepreneurs and their expertise. Things fly around here. I don't have bling, but I have t-shirts.
Excellent.
And one of the things, again, I mean, from an entrepreneurial point of view, so would you say now that this is kind of the time that it's very challenging right now for you? That
it is.
You're learning how to deal with these challenges, and
it's not more challenging than starting from zero, but it is a different kind of challenge, and it's much more exciting. Versus there's not the fear of failure attached to this challenge as previous challenges.
So
and that's a change in me.
What is the fear now? How would you
there is the fear now?
Yeah.
No, it's not fear anymore, it's excitement.
Okay.
It is, it's excitement.
It's a challenge.
Yeah, yeah. But the answer's out there, I'll find it.
Of course. And if you need answers, all you have to do is pull out this t-shirt.
Excellent.
Open up the little tab right here.
Okay.
The answers are here, man.
Really?
They sure are.
Oh my God, I'm so lucky.
Do you want me to tell them to you?
Yes.
You sure now?
Absolutely. I'm all ears.
There are some virtues that every entrepreneur that has come through the show, they have. Simplicity, discipline, humility, kindness, and honesty.
Okay.
That makes you an entrepreneur in Fuego, and to have a peaceful soul. How's that?
Aww.
This is for you.
I'm honored. Thank you.
I am honored that you're here, and for you to share your story.
I have the perfect necklace to wear with this.
Of course, you have to give it the necklace and the bling spin. But,
absolutely.
But no, I really think your story is tremendous. It is a journey that is continuing. And so hopefully we'll get you back here in about a couple of years and go, oh, where are they now?
Oh, that would be fun.
Like the
absolutely.
VH1 show and stuff like that. Just have a little camera over here and find out how you're doing.
What does the jewelry look like now?
Yeah, there you go. Julie, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. We wish you much success, and please do come back and let us know a little bit about how we can help your business, how we can assist in anything that we can from this end.
Excellent.
Is that cool?
Wonderful idea. Thank you.
And with that, we're out.